This is another video from our boys' weekend up north, and we're doing a little bit, something a little bit different. We are targeting burbot tonight. We're up north. The lake that we're on, where the cottage is, it's a whole bunch of back lakes all around. So we heard from the locals there's a lake that's got a whole bunch of burbot. So we decided to throw down some glow spoons with some pinheads on them and give it a go. And so it wasn't very long after we charged those things up and sent them down that I got that first bite. We're on a little bit of a drop, and what happened was we can't really mark them. Oh, you got that other rock.
You got him?
Yeah, I got him. There we go.
That's a good fish, man.
That is a good fish.
Atta boy.
Very first burbot of the evening today. Hopefully this is one of many. Alright guys, so this is the second burbot of the night. We're just... Oh, no way. Man. Oh, Skyders is Onzo.
Whoa.
W burbot.
Alright, fella, you're on camera, bud.
You want to see? You want to FaceTime me? Okay, FaceTime me, because I got minnows in my hand. Okay, hold on a sec. Because I might have to help the Crody out.
That bite is diff, bro.
Dude, I told you, bro. It's messed
Doesn't feel
up.
that big.
What?
Doesn't feel that big.
Doesn't have to be that big.
Alright, guys, we're on the phone, too. We just hit another burbot. It's coming to the hole.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, it's almost up. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. W's.
Beautiful, boys. Alrighty, guys, there's the second burbot of the night. First one Alex hit, and then Alex just missed one. There's the third. Let's keep fishing.
Alright guys, it wouldn't be fair if I didn't share the information that we knew about fishing these and how we caught these beautiful burbot. So essentially, this evening we came out and we're running our lake trout rods because that's primarily what we came up here for, up north on this vacation. When we found out about this spot, this back lake, it was midday and we were undecisive, and then we just packed up and said, let's do it. So the only rods we had were our lake trout rods. So essentially what I've got here is my 36-inch Premier Series St. Croix rod, paired up with a 2500 size Daiwa Revros. The reason the bigger reels is because during the day we are fishing deep for lake trout. So I like to have a little bit of a bigger reel, like bigger face, gets the line up and down faster, I find personally. And it's super lightweight and it just feels good in the hands. So what I've got going on the reel for line, I've got 10-pound Power Pro braid, and then for my leader I'm running 6-pound Seagar. The one thing that we do find is that the leader doesn't typically really matter, because these fish can't see very well. Ian's running a little bit of a heavier leader because he was running a heavier bait when we were lake trout fishing today. We've had just pretty much the same success between the two of us. That's because these fish, like I said, they don't have great eyesight and you're fishing them in the pitch black. We're out here, it's currently 11:23, so it's dead night, there's no light around, so it doesn't really matter. But when it comes to what lures we were using out here, let's go over that. So the standard lure here tonight was this Northland Tackle Glow Buckshot Spoon. So on the front you've got that blue and purple shine there, and then on the back is kind of where you get that glow. So what we do is we load these spoons up after we charge them. We'll put pinheads or we'll put emerald shiners. We've got a mix in our bait bucket today, and what we do is we get the dead ones out, we load it up on the hooks, we send them down, we hit bottom or we find bottom, and then we just kind of lift up and drop down. The other thing we also do is we hit the bottom, create a little bit of a silt cloud, and then kind of come out of it. But what we found it works pretty good is an aggressive hit the bottom, snap up, hit the bottom, snap up. And that's kind of how we've caught all of our fish this evening. So the problem that we were having is that we're kind of fishing blind. The way that we're set up, we're on a ledge where the shoal is on top and it kind of drops down. But it drops off so steep that the way the cone angle on the fish finder is set up is that from hole to hole, it kind of varies. We have about 6 to 12 inches of play where your lure drops down and then all of a sudden it disappears on the screen, but you've still got a little bit to go before you hit the bottom. So I think what's really made tonight special is that we've been fishing blind, and we typically don't do that when we're jigging. And so we came out, we were fishing blind, and every fish that we've hooked into has been not marked, it's just a thud.
There we go. Another burbot just hit. This one's fighting a little bit different than the other one.
You think it's something else?
No, I think it's a ling. For sure, it's a burbot.
It's giving you good head shakes. That's a good. The rod's nice, eh?
It feels good, man.
Want me to grab the line? There you go, nice.
That was a brown, different
Yeah,
brown
it's a light color.
Just hit the 5th burbot of the night. 1 or 2 of them we didn't get. We were yelling at the GoPro to start recording, but it didn't. Again, we don't do this a lot, and it's super fun to, you know, try new things and get it on film for you guys. So there we go. Quick time check for you guys. It is currently 11:34. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but outside the winds are picking up and it's getting kind of bad out. It's been snowing for about 3 or 4 hours, so we've got some snow to move. We got to get the sled all cleared off, and then we got about a 40-minute ride back to the cottage. Obviously, it's going to be a bit dicey, but we can definitely make it happen just because we're going safe. That's another thing I want to touch on before this video ends. If you guys are fishing into the night, make sure you guys are contacting people and letting people know where you are. We've got my dad back at the cottage calling us every so often just to make sure we're good. We always make sure to let him know when we're leaving and packing up and stuff like that. Because trust me, it's definitely not something to play around with when you don't know the ice around your lake. So make sure you guys know that and make sure you're safe. So I'm just about to reel up. To wrap up the night, we had 4 burbot. We missed 1. You guys will see that on film. And yeah, to start our burbot night fishing, I think it was pretty successful. This is our first time fishing in the night for burbot, and it was honestly a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something new from it. We got a long haul back to the cottage, so thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys all in the next video.